me feeling like I'm academics.
Celine's a fan. Young Miami, baby oil. A fan pulled up on Young Miami and asked her if she could sign the bottle of baby oil that they had.
Amy, would you sign this?
No. Oh, bro, you playing.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Please. Go ahead, bro. I love you. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. That's crazy. No. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Amy, would you sign this?
No. Oh, bro, you playing.
Go ahead.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. This fan is trolling. I think Young Miami did the right thing. But I'm going to be honest with you. I really think Young Miami is in a very interesting place. I believe Young Miami, and this is only my thoughts. I do not have any sources. If I did, I would tell y'all. I believe Young Miami has been subpoenaed to a grand jury. I think she's been subpoenaed, or at least requested a interview by HSI. I think they want to know. And I do think that there is and by the way, you know, again, let me not even mention this dude's name because this gay dude really wants to like go back and forth. And I've just learned my lesson. Like, I look stupid arguing with a fucking gay dude. Like, I mean, sometimes you look stupid arguing with a woman too. Anyway, the point is this. When it comes to Young Miami really is in a world of confusion, but also probably self-inflicted drama. Okay? Young Miami could be argued that she, like, I don't think Young Miami, of anybody, right? Of anybody when it comes to Diddy, Young Miami seems to be the person who can't play victim. We've seen them on interviews talking. We've seen her demeanor towards him. We've seen how she talks about their relationship. It doesn't appear that she, and I'm not, obviously we know that he's done this, but it don't appear that she was one of the women that he put hands on. It also didn't appear that that was one of the relationships that it felt like Diddy was coercing. Now, granted, keep in mind, the reason why it started with sex trafficking is because, no, he did not kidnap anyone, but if you are transporting people for the purpose of a commercial sex act, with them either being kidnapped or them being in fear or them feeling like you control their finances, so they have to do these things. So by threat or coercion, that's still sex trafficking. I think none of these things Young Miami fit for. Now, I'll tell you why it's important. Because if we're to believe some of the people who, and some of the bright and brilliant people who spoke about this whole case, for example, Bradford Cohen, he believed that that tape of Cassie getting her ass beat by Diddy came out for a reason. What would that reason be? That reason would be to further let the public know that whatever you have heard about Cassie and Diddy, she wasn't a willing participant. And also, if your question was, well, why didn't she just leave? It clearly showed what happened if she attempted to leave. So it's a brilliant thing on behalf of Cassie to let everybody know that they weren't a part of some of the nefarious things Diddy's accused of. That's the case with her. If we go to Gina Hill, she did a whole interview breaking down how he allegedly forced her to get rid of babies. He was constantly not loyal to her. It, again, goes into show that she appears that she could be a victim. Now, will she eventually cross over and just officially become a victim and sue him? We don't know. if that's happened yet, because there's a couple Jane Does, and we don't know if she will. What we can reasonably say is that Young Miami, and by the way, we get to hear from the feds, the freak-offs are being taken place up until this year. They said it stopped in July of this year. So if this woman was through the 2019s, 2020s, what we have to say, well, that's Gina, but we know Young Miami was like after 2021, just about. What we have to say, or we should conclude about Young Miami, is that if she's ever culpable in this, it's not because she's a victim. It would be because she's somebody who's a culprit. She's the one who told another woman, she told the other woman, if I wanted you to eat my pussy, Diddy would have had you on your knees, ho. You a eater. That don't sound like a victim. That sounds like someone who was basking in the idea that you had some power. Power that you've gotten illicitly through committing a crime. So, going back, when I see a video about Young Miami, somebody rolling up and asking her to sign baby oil, do I feel bad for Young Miami? No. The same thing that make you laugh sometimes makes you cry. Young Miami was running around gallivanting, acting like she was above all these other women because everybody was talking to scammers and, low-level rappers, while she was fucking on a billionaire who allegedly was going to buy her a house, Maybachs, and so forth. Now, I'm not telling her to stand with every fuckery that Diddy did. And also, she's trying to act like she never knew about none of this stuff, despite the tweet saying I could have Diddy force you to do some shit. But I do think she has to deal with some of this bullshit. Yeah, you're not going to just move on to another guy. And we're going to forget that you were with Diddy. Doesn't make any sense. So, her having to sign a bottle of baby oil, shit. The only thing I would say to the nigga who pulled up with that, boy, you should have showed up with a urinal. That's her thing. I don't know if it's the baby oil her thing. Her thing is a urinal. Okay? Maybe show up with a puppy pad or something. Maybe show up with a bidet. Maybe she would sign that. But again, I wish all the best for her, but what Young Miami has to realize is that you ran around for years talking shit and enjoying the fruits of that man's labor. Having sex with a new guy or claiming another guy as your boyfriend doesn't erase the fact that people are saying that you pressured them into abortion. You were present during a lot of these things. Who know if you're complicit? And because of that, you have to take accountability. So I don't feel bad for her with this baby oil thing. She has an opportunity. I know she broke up with Diddy, but stay your ass inside. When Diddy went outside, he realized people control him. So you got to pick one. Get what I'm saying?
Would you sign this?
Bro, you playing.
Go ahead.
Please.
Go ahead, bro.
I love you.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. That's crazy.
No.
Go ahead, bro.
Amy, would you sign this?
Yeah. Now, is that a real? Sometimes they'll have
Amy,
edited.
would you sign this?
No.
Amy, would you sign this?
Hold on. Let me just search this channel. Never know what you gonna see. Is this a YouTube channel? What is this?
Amy, would you sign this?
No.
Bro, you playing.
Go ahead.
Please.
Go ahead, bro.
I love you.
Go ahead, bro. That's crazy.
No.
Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, I don't know if there's a page here. I don't know. I'm hoping it's not voiceover, but whatever. Okay, yo, Young Miami, I feel bad for you, and you know, but I can't though. I hope you were just talking shit and you're not caught up in any of this mess. But again, the same shit that makes you laugh sometimes makes you cry, right? Okay. Yo, I gotta draw y'all attention to this, man. Yo, chat, what